Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And joining me, as always, are my co-hosts, Rebellious D and Trav. How you fellas doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, you flexed on you.
Trav, I thought you was about to pull the Triple H.
Nah, not on my computer, son.
Oh, yeah, come on. Easy now.
Come on,
I thought you was
man.
going to say something about, the football field and Stephanie McMahon.
That's right. And the Triple H car wash, baby.
But no, I'm talking about that promo I sent you earlier.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
For sure.
Yeah, we got to send it to D so D can see it.
Y'all.
But yeah, on today's episode, we are going to be reviewing the Netflix anime Trese, which just came out a few weeks ago. And before we get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.
Podcast in the description. Check us out, please. Like, follow, subscribe to the channel.
Awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, this is an anime that is on Netflix. It is based off of the comic series Trese, which came out in 2005, and it is still ongoing. It's won a bunch of awards and whatnot, and for a comic series that's been around that long, kind of similar to Invincible. Invincible has been around for a long time as well, and it finally got animated and put on Amazon. Now, with this series, it tells the story about a detective who is not a detective. She's not really a detective. She's a supernatural crime fighter. Is that an
investigator?
Investigator.
This is what Yu Yu Hakusho should have been.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you in a way.
He spends a bunch of his time going to tournaments and stuff.
Well, this is what he was supposed to be as far as the explanation goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It went off the rails a little bit.
A little bit.
It's like pretty much, she's just investigating like supernatural occurrences in the town. Now, the thing is, everybody knows that that monsters and demons and all of these things exist. It's no secret, but it's like she and the police in the city that she's in, their job is to make sure that the supernatural beings don't overgo the humans and use their abilities and whatnot.
Yeah, they're not supposed to overtake them or use their. I guess it seems like there's certain times and places they're supposed to do their thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like guidelines.
Exactly.
Right.
And Trese, she's supposed to make sure it's like she's the bridge between the humans and the supernatural. And it's just like when something goes down, she's the first one on the scene. And
she's a Winchester.
Yeah. Well, that's what I had told D. I was just like, I kind of get supernatural vibes from this. She has her team of Hank, who has been with her since she was a kid, and then the Camball, which are two twins, Crispin and Basilo, and I like them. I like their dynamic.
Yeah, me too. I like their mask.
Yeah, their mask are fire, and in a way, while they are adults, they still kind of act like children because they aren't human. They are supernatural beings as well. What ended up happening was Trese's dad, Anton, him and Trese, Alexandria, that's her name. Sorry, I'm just used to saying Trese because that's what everybody calls her on the show. But Anton, Hank, Captain Guerrero, hey, real talk, when I heard the name Captain Guerrero, I was just like, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero, because he was an all-time great. And I don't know, whenever I hear the name Guerrero, the first person that pops in my head is always Eddie Guerrero.
Gotta be, bro.
But that was the team. They went to this investigation where this woman, the twins' mother, she was performing what is it called? It's not an exorcism. What is it called when it's like you're trying to summon
resurrection,
something like
Seance?
that. Seance.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Yeah, she's trying to do a seance to revive her lover, Datu. And when I saw this, I really got Teen Titans vibes with Trigun and with the twins both being kind of similar to Raven in a way. And pretty much he wanted to kill the twins, but Trese, both Treses and everybody, they end up stopping him before he can do that. Now, Trav, like, what was your take on, watching the first episode and just seeing what this show was about?
All right. Well, first off, the show is produced by Jay Olivia. And those that don't know Jay Olivia's done a lot of the DC animated movies like Batman, Robin, Justice League War, Justice League Dark, Flashpoint Paradox and stuff. So I was really looking forward to the show because it's like this dude's got a proven track record, right? So yeah, I went into it pretty excited. The animation was really good. The voice casting was good. I thought that it was really cool. They did a full Filipino voice cast, English and Japanese.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was really cool to take the extra time to do that. So yeah.
I mean, I really like the show overall. I wish my only thing with it is I wanted to see more of the supernatural aspects instead of just kind of like vampires. And then you get the two big baddies towards the end. I wanted more, maybe her just communicating more with the city of the underworld, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, just more, like more people or more species of things. I liked it a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked it, but, I wanted more than just vampires. You see vampires everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially now. Give me a little bit more.
I somewhat agree with you on that, D, but it's like, feel like by them not doing on this week's episode, it's a werewolf because it was only 6 episodes. And
well, I mean, not necessarily not even like a villain per se, but just like more exposure to the things that go bump in the
I get
night.
what you're saying.
Like not just like as villains. Like maybe if she would have known somebody who was a werewolf and they wore something that kept them from changing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was good, but this probably isn't the end of it, hopefully. And
it's already been confirmed.
Okay, good.
Oh, it has? Okay, cool. Because I didn't
that's
see
great.
That.
Because, obviously they're probably more likely move away from vampires moving forward, and give you something else.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the comic series, so I can't.
I don't either.
All I know is that this is the first 3 volumes.
Hang on. Trav, do you know what comic company made the
it's a Filipino comic, so it's not going to be anything that we know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I will say, to piggyback off of what you were saying, D, about just seeing more supernatural things too.
Yeah.
The ones that we did see, I mean, because we got zombies, which I thought was cool. I thought the zombie episode was okay.
Yeah.
I loved how the main villain in a way was the mayor. And how he was pulling the strings the entire time because he wanted to be reelected, but we saw him for what he truly was. And then we end up finding out that I don't want to say who, but just the end when we get to the final episodes, and we find out more about Trese's past, and we find out that she had a twin sister, and the twin sister was supposed to take over the world and all this stuff. So I mean, like, this show, it definitely has those tropes that you would see where it's just like, the brother, the sister, that we've seen in other comics and movies before. And I mean, like, when it just comes to horror and the supernatural elements, like, I'm always going to be a big fan of that. I'm looking forward to season 2, especially with the cliffhanger that we got at the end. Trav, thank you for confirming that there is going to be a season 2, because with a lot of Netflix shows and animes, it's just like there's never a
continuation.
I mean, we
pick it up.
The show did really well. You know what I mean? As far as a streaming show can do, I mean, you can't really gauge it off of money, but they gauge it off of how many people are watching it and stuff like that. So, and the opinions on social media
have been high.
Right.
Because what Kevin Hart's new movie, Fatherhood, like, then they
so
had like 60 million or something.
It
like
had
that.
a lot, and it rightfully so, because it was an amazing film, and Kevin Hart was incredible in it.
Yeah, I definitely need to check it out because I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I also heard that it was different than your normal Kevin Hart movie. So
no, it's a legit drama.
Yeah,
It had your boy in tears several times, bro.
Now, do you feel that it's relatable because you are a father. Like for somebody like me who doesn't have any kids, like would I feel the same type of way that you felt while watching the movie, or would I be in tears while watching it?
Yeah, because he's still going through traumas.
Yeah, and it's not, those things aren't centered. I mean, they're not aimed towards people with kids per se. It's just, it wants to grab you emotionally. It doesn't mean,
Yeah.
Just the same way, more likely a female will get emotional and she may not have kids.
Yeah.
It grab it,
Or like those videos when like the dads come back from deployment, and like they show up in the classroom with their kid, like they tear jerkers, but it's nothing I experienced,
Or like when people rescue animals and
exactly.
nurse them back from like the brink of death. It's nice stuff, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, like I highly recommend this anime. It's only six episodes. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm not getting to the wrap up part, but I'm just saying.
Like you about to take us out of here.
No. It's like
you better tell the kids to buckle up.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I mean, for the 6 episodes that it had, it was definitely a good watch, and I'm happy that it's getting a season 2. D, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is maybe they will take it in more of a maybe she'll take her act on the road a little bit and give us kind of like a Winchester, early season Winchester, like her just kind of going around and helping different people outside of her city. I could get down with that.
Man,
yeah,
I don't know, man, because it seemed like her city need all the help that it can get. And I mean, as we've seen, a lot of times she is in the streets. And
come on, this guy.
We know somebody that's in the streets that can
take
help
notes,
her
Barry.
out.
Take notes.
Oh,
I'm not talking about Barry. I'm talking about Black Lightning.
Oh, take it easy.
I'll say this. I hope that the next batter up villain that they exposed at the end, I hope that we don't immediately dive into it. Like, I don't want that to be that sounds like that could be like her Shredder, where it's like it's an ongoing thing,
I get what you're saying.
I kind of don't want to see it one and done in the next season. Like, that's the next one up and it's done.
I thought it was kind of thrown right at you, kind of, because you knew that the mayor early on, you knew he was pretty sinister. I mean, it was basically thrown right in your face. So
we saw that.
Yeah, I can deal with some beating around the bush, especially if they extend it to, we'll say, 10 episodes. Give us a little. You don't think they push it?
No, I think it's still gonna be 6.
Well, most of their shows haven't stayed at 6 though.
I know, and them shows got canceled.
Ooh, easy, Trav.
Like Castlevania.
Take it easy.
No, Castlevania didn't get canceled.
It did.
They
were told to wrap it up. That's
well, they wrapped it up nicely. If that's
they did a good job.
Damn, right. That last fight was. Trav, how you saying Trav was fire?
Most Netflix shows, like, they last about 3 to 5 seasons. So, I mean, I could see this probably going on for about 3.
Well, let's take bets right now. We'll come back. We'll revisit this when season 2 comes out.
Okay.
Let's do a little wager.
It did really well. So both of y'all said, I think we're going to go to 10 episodes.
10, Jesus! I say they stay
from 6 to 10. You think you're going to stay? They're going to stay.
I'd rather have 8 episodes.
Okay.
He's just doing
we got
that.
6, 8, and 10. Yeah, I know.
I think we should go with 8. I thought he was gonna say 9. Trav.
No. I mean,
Price is Right
because most Netflix shows. Like they're about because like Castlevania, for example, it was about 8 episodes.
Trav, I thought he was about to say, "Give me $1."
But no. I mean, I'm just looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what happens next.
My reasoning is I want to see her travel outside the city, and I need, I think it needs more than 6 episodes for her to actually go somewhere with a purpose and wrap it up nicely.
See, I felt the opposite. I thought 6 was plenty.
Well, if we're not going to go with one mainstream villain, they're going to have to do something. We're going to see. We're going to see, Trav. We're going to see.
This city. Hey, real talk, I will say that one of the craziest moments for me when I was watching this was when them spider baby showed back up. And
you thought they were water bugs?
Oh God! Oh God! Hey, for real talk. I was interviewing 2 cosplayers last night. And I'm sitting here and they're talking, and I just look at what are the things that cover curtains? Yeah, curtains. So I'm looking at it.
Why you say it like that? Like we were teaching him how to speak.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm looking at it, and there's like this giant water bug on it, and I'm just like, man, it's like I can't be scared. I can't scream, man. And
you gotta go in there.
And it ended up crawling all the way down to the floor. And after the interview was over, I told my guests what was going on, and then I got up to try and kill the water bug, and like that thing, like it dashed.
Don't tell me it got away.
It got away.
Of course,
like
it got away, bro. This is the only dude I know where he gets defeated by water bugs.
It got away. It got away by the Flash, and it pissed me off. Like, and I'm happy that because I was expecting when we recorded tonight that it's like I was gonna be here talking, and then y'all was just gonna see like a black thing. Like just.
Well, I'm trying to determine. I don't know if it's my screen. Let me clear that, or if you actually have a water bug on the wall.
Oh Jesus!
Okay, Christ. No, it's on my screen. I thought you had a water bug behind you. Bro.
Hey, if you got water bugs,
hey, Trav, don't make him. Don't make him jump out of that chair. All right.
Hey, maybe
Trese to come and help
you know what, guys? It makes
demon bugs.
It makes sense why water bugs are always coming after me. Because think about it. Who do I always trash?
Come on.
IGN?
Come on, Trav. You know where he's going with that.
Who do I always trash, Trav?
The guy who sent the vulture after you.
The guy that sent the vulture after me.
You know who it is, Trav. The vulture had him scared the whole time we was recording. Who sent the vulture?
Oh,
Trav?
Man, okay. Mm-hmm. The vulture. I forgot that the vulture came.
I ain't forgot because that was funny.
He was bad about it, and that vulture came
right up to the window.
Hey, your boy
Coda coming for me, man.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ain't ready. He couldn't even handle the water bug that got away.
He couldn't handle that vulture either.
Well, luckily the window was close, because if that vulture would have came through the window, I would have grabbed him by a scrawny little neck, and then I would have threw him down on the ground.
You couldn't catch the water bug.
I would have stomped him, and then Trav, I would have been like, "We're having vulture meat tonight for dinner." That's what I would.
That ain't what happened to everybody who's watching and listening.
Exactly.
That is not how that went down.
Nothing like that happened. My man.
No, I said
turned around
the window
and
was open.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
But
Trese came up.
Why would a vulture fly up to your window though? That's my thing.
Because it saw you.
You better be lucky your boy won't let his room air out. That thing would have snatched. Pulled you right out the window, boy.
Hey, the vulture's beak would have opened up, and then Coda would have started talking.
Have
the vulture was like you were Damien with the crow right there. The crow was just
Jesus Christ.
Y'all ever seen a movie called Phantasm? At the end, the little boy gets snatched out. He gets snatched up out of the window.
Hey, I seen all 3 Phantasms.
I've only seen the first one.
Come on, we know.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you see that.
Yeah, me too.
But let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys. D, starting with you, what is your final rating for season 1 of Trese?
Season 1 of Trese, I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. I would like to see more. The only real thing I have with it, I love the characters. I like the design. The story was really good. I just want to see more exposure to the things that go bump in the night. That's all. That's my only thing with it, really. Trav?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was good. Yeah. Honestly, if we weren't going to review season 2, I probably wouldn't even watch it, to be quite frank. There was just nothing special about it. Yeah. Like, it didn't suck. It wasn't that it wasn't good. I'm not telling people not to watch it. Yeah. There was just nothing special. It didn't separate.
I think they could do more with it.
Just like Loki.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, look at this guy, Try. He taking shots. Look at him smiling. Look at him. Hey. Yeah, I mean, it's just like
that vulture though.
What if she had more like contacts? Maybe it's something we will see, in the next season. But what if she had more contacts and stuff? Because it was like she just kind of disregarded the. I mean, she was talking to like was that a god or a goddess that devil?
Yeah, it was like a demon death. King type thing,
like death, right? Yeah. So like maybe we'll see more of that. I mean,
Well,
that's really what I enjoyed.
I thought that was cool. And then
I did.
I don't really want to see vampires and werewolves. I want to see demons and things from hell. And like all these other stuff.
I'm sure we'll see it. I'm sure. I mean, it's just like they got to start somewhere. It's like they introduced us to what the world is about.
I will say that it was a interesting spin on villains and creatures in general. I can't agree with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting to see like what type of creatures we're gonna see next season. Because like I said, them spider babies, they were crazy. They were creepy. Like when Hank was in the hallway.
Man, I thought they had my man. I was
hey, hold on, real talk.
But they got your girl though.
Hank, you thought he dressed up nice. He had flown on. He was going to meet his favorite actress, and she didn't even want him.
No, she ain't want him.
But no, for me, I'm gonna stick with you guys. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 as well. Trav, like how you said, it really like I thought it was good, but it did nothing to make me want to continue watching more. It didn't have me. It didn't have me on the edge of my seat or anything like that. Kind of like with Godzilla Singular Point. Like I think it's okay, but it's like watching each episode. It hasn't done anything that's just like, man, I can't wait to watch the next episode.
Well, let's not skip forward, Rondell.
Oh, I'm just
saying
that
we're going to get into that. Just wrap it up.
We're going to get into that. We're going to review that too. But I'm just saying, I mean, like watch like Castlevania, for example. Like every time I watch an episode of Castlevania, I was just like, okay, what's going to happen on the next episode?
Every time?
Yeah, because Castlevania, like there was never a dull moment on that anime.
Oh my god, you're full of shit right now.
I'm not like you. Like
bro,
Trav,
there's no way. Yeah,
Trav, you thought season 3 was bad. Season 3 was good.
You saw season 3 and was like, damn, I can't wait to see more talking next episode. Hell no.
I'm a story guy. I'm a story guy.
That ain't a story. Hey, you could tell a story without actually telling it the whole time.
Come on. Kids are watching. Don't tear each other apart on camera.
Throwing the S
all about that.
Hey, do we mark these videos for kids? No, we do not, baby. No, we don't.
Like, follow, subscribe if you want to see more of this.
Cancel. But with that being said, thank you everybody for watching this review. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Trese. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you looking forward to season 2? The cliffhanger ending that we saw at the end, like what do you think is going to happen next? And if you've been a fan of the comics since it's been around, let us know in the comments. Like, give us some recommendations. Like, is it worth picking up and checking out just like the Invincible comic? D, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
That's going to be rebellious_D23 Instagram.com. Trav?
Karate chopping all day, baby. And since you on the Instagram, you can find me at ZK Audio. Then you can find me on the Twitter at TRAVIOSCK. And of course, man, Tracy gonna need some help. But I mean, if she getting attacked by these water bugs, you may not be that much help to her.
Well, if there are water bug monsters, then
water bug monsters. See, now he's turned them into whole monsters. Now,
he gonna be able to sleep.
Now, hold on. Did you guys ever watch Extreme Ghostbusters?
I've seen it.
I've touched on it.
Okay, so there was an episode where they were. It was okay. It wasn't as good as Ghostbusters. I will. No,
it wasn't. I like that show.
But there was an episode where they were dealing with this ghost who, it was a fear ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they feared.
Oh, like in Harry Potter.
I haven't seen the Harry
You mean Potter. Not the Dementor? What are those things called?
I can't remember the things that went.
Things that come out of the cupboard.
Be your worst fear.
Yeah.
Yes, and pretty much that's what the ghost did. And like
ridiculous.
One of the guys, his fear was cockroaches. And what ended up happening was he got trapped by a bunch of cockroaches, and then they became like this giant cockroach. And
Hey, so well, this is a PG. This is a PG thing, bro. Stop saying that.
Saying what?
Cockroaches.
I mean, but that's what they're called.
Okay, all right. Put an emphasis on the front of that word, though.
What do you want me to call them? Dingaling roaches? Like, what do you want me to call them?
I like dingaling roaches. Thank you. I like that.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Dingaling roaches. All right. But you can find me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching our review for Trese. And like I always say, keep that pinky up. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace. Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure that you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on our channel. Make sure you check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday, and the video of that episode is uploaded on Friday. And you can find new episodes of our podcast on all podcast platforms.
Make sure you follow all the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and would love to donate to us, it's at Leveling Up Banks. And huge shout out to our patrons. We really appreciate you and thank you for the support. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.